So yeah, this is the 8th day of bulking, I'm pretty sure. And my first movement for B-Day was the RDL. And I actually surprised myself because I was able to add, I think it was 5 pounds to like 330. So from 325 to 330. And I wasn't able to get 6 reps like I hoped. But I got 5 reps, which I wasn't mad about. But the thing that got me was that I felt like I could have gotten another rep. But in this clip, I just decided to re-rack it because my back started getting involved, and the RDL is a hamstring movement. So sacrificing my back just for the RDL isn't really good. So I just decided to stop it right there. Now for squats. I personally am not that strong when it comes to my squat, and I feel like my squat is a lot weaker compared to my other lifts. But in today's video, I actually figured out how to do the form properly, and I got 5 reps, which I was really happy about because I finally got the form down for squats, and I didn't have any sort of pain or anything. And squatting actually felt really good this time. So I really enjoyed squat. I'm hoping to get 6 reps and add maybe 5 pounds the next time. But yeah, this is a really good movement. Usually leg extensions are my strongest movement, and I include them in both my A and B day. But for some reason in this video, my leg extension was weaker compared to the other days. So the form was kind of off, but I kind of made the mistake of sacrificing my form just to get one more rep in. And you'll see in a couple minutes. Right here was where my form didn't really break down, but for some reason my knee started giving out, so I gave out. I actually decided to switch my incline barbell bench for some sort of flat bench. And I know that flat bench isn't really good when it comes to just building muscle in general, but I had to include some sort of flat pressing movement. And I was actually pretty happy with the amount of reps I got. I got, I think, 3 reps for 227. And those red things on the sides are each 1 pound. So I wasn't mad about that. For dumbbell shoulder press, I actually surprised myself this time because I was able to get 80 for, I think, the same amount of reps that I got last time. Because last time I only did 75, and I got around 6 reps. But this time I changed it out for 80, but I still got 6 reps. So I matched the reps, which means my strength has been progressing a lot. So I was super happy and stoked about this movement specifically. So for the close grip tricep press, I was planning to do 190 for, I think, 6 reps because I was trying to match it. But I accidentally added way too much weight, and as you can see in a couple of seconds, yeah, I started struggling on the second rep, and then even though I got it, after I got up, I was like confused because I remember being a lot stronger, but I ended up realizing that I added too much weight. In this clip, I was doing dumbbell ladder raises. I had to speed it up because I don't want to watch myself doing ladder raises for 12 reps because I know I don't want to bore you guys with just me doing a lot of reps. So I kind of 2 times speed it. But yeah, for this movement specifically, you do not want to swing at all because then you're just going to get humongous traps. And unless you want humongous traps, then don't swing. Because this is a side lateral delt movement, and it's meant to target your side delts and not your traps. But yeah, and I think next movement is gonna be dumbbell curls. I was able to get around 7 reps each arm, and I did swing a little bit at the end, but overall my reps were pretty controlled and they weren't like crazy, and the form was actually pretty good, so I wasn't really mad about it. For this movement, it's the single pull down, and for this movement, compared to last time, I was able to match reps, but I didn't feel like I was connecting that well this time because I feel like I went too far up, because at some point your lats do disengage if you do go far enough, and it kind of defeats the whole purpose of the movement, because the whole purpose of the movement is to keep your elbows like locked, but also to engage your lats the entire time. Next movement was the chest supported barbell T-row. Again, you could use a T-bar row for this movement. I have a home gym, so I don't have this movement in my home gym. So this is still a great alternative. Just make sure that you control it. And for this specific time, I had to use the bench with a different foam roll, so my arms were kind of getting like blocked by the foam roll, so it kind of hindered my lift a bit, but I still got a good amount of reps and was able to add like 2 pounds. The lat pull down this time, it was better than last time in my opinion, but I still felt like I could have gotten like lower whenever I went to pull down, because I kind of half repped it at the end, and you'll see in like I think a couple seconds here. Yeah, and I was also using a good amount of momentum just to swing the weight so that I could add a number, which I need to get out of the habit of doing, and it's a bad habit because then you're just hindering yourself. But here, yeah, I didn't get that last rep, but I still counted it for some reason. For the tricep pushdowns this time, I decided to drop the weight by like 10 pounds and actually control it instead of moving my elbows up and then just swinging it back down, because I realized that it takes tension off the tricep, so it defeats the whole purpose. But yeah, I think I dropped it 10-15 pounds, so then I can keep my elbows locked while also getting a good amount of reps. And I think I got like 7 in this clip, which I'm not mad about. And the reps are in pretty good form. Maybe the last rep. But besides that, I still got a good amount of reps, and my form was actually really good. So, yeah. This is the, I think, dumbbell rear delt row. For some people, this movement isn't really good. If you can't really feel the connection, I would recommend just using a cable instead. But for some reason, for me, I actually felt this movement really nicely. So I like to include it. And I was able to add, I think, 5 more pounds to this movement since last time. But yeah, here is when I started to realize that I had a string on the back of my shirt. So yeah, it was kind of weird. And here's me doing abs. I always love doing abs during my bulk because it helps build them. So then when I actually cut down, you can actually see my abs and not just like small blocks. But yeah, just include some type of ab work. Even if it's a tiny bit, you don't have to overdo it with abs, because abs get trained in like every one of your movements. But yeah, I use the 10-pound dumbbells to progress. And then I just finish off with just regular body weight leg raises. And yeah, I think it's one of the best movements for abs. Even though cables would be more optimal, but it still works. And lastly, I finish it off with a forearm movement, because I do use straps for all my back movements because it helps improve my overall back, because then you're not like putting everything on your forearms, but you still have to train them because then your forearms start to fall behind. So yeah, and with this movement specifically, the reverse curl, just make sure that you pick a weight that you don't have to swing, because once you start swinging on this movement, then it uses your shoulder and stuff, and you don't want that happening. Just pick a weight that you can do and then just take it to failure. And I like doing partials because it's nice to feel. But yeah, guys, that's my full day of bulking, day 8. And by the way, guys, if you have any tips that you could recommend me when it comes to recording my videos or just improving my overall videos, just like tell me in the comments, because I'm new to like content creating and I just need some recommendations, or like anything, to be honest, because I know my videos are kind of boring. But yeah, anything would help.